Hi and welcome back to another Amazon selling video. My name is Nikki Kirk and today I'm going to go over some of my Amazon Retail Arbitrage top 10 products from Q3. If you've been around my channel before, I'm just going to fill you in on what's going on really quickly. So I am out here in Oklahoma where we are closing on some pretty big piece of property, and I will hopefully eventually be building my shop, my warehouse. That is my goal, like by end of spring 2022, to have a little warehouse. We're really just talking like a big garage, but like a home base where I can pack everything up and have stuff shipped, because I can't do a lot of online arbitrage on the road. But I'm really excited. We're still gonna travel around and everything, like we'll probably be gone for most of the summer and fall, but I'm really excited to get this set up because it's been a dream of mine since I started on Amazon like 4.5 years ago. We are in the heart of Q4 right now. It is madness, and it's like if you're not sourcing, you feel like you should be sourcing, but you gotta take a break sometimes, or there's other stuff to do. But since all of that's going on, I thought I would take a little step back and look back at Q3 with you and just see, really Q3 is kind of the summer, so it's July to September, and just see what I sold and what my top products were, just to give you an idea of what's out there and what you can do with pretty much minimal time. So if you're unfamiliar with what the Q4, Q3 means, it's quarter. So the first quarter is the first, it literally goes by the calendar year. So the first quarter is January to March, second quarter is April to June, third quarter July to September, and then of course we're in fourth quarter right now, which is October to December. So we are in Q4. This is actually my fifth Q4, 4.5 years. I'm like a month away from 4.5 years of selling on Amazon. But anyway, so those are what the quarters are. If you didn't know, Q4 means fourth quarter. It's when most retailers, including myself, make most of our money and our profits. It's an awesome time of year. So in July, I started July in Oregon, which is home to my favorite store, Grocery Outlet. And so a lot of my items are actually from Grocery Outlet because I friggin' love that place. Everything I find there always does awesome. It's got crazy profit potential. So if you're on the West Coast, definitely check out if you have a Grocery Outlet or 2 or 3 or 4 near you. They are worth driving to. I think there's also some in Pennsylvania, so if you're in Pennsylvania, check out Grocery Outlet. So I started Q3 in Oregon in July, and then right from Oregon we went to Montana and we went and did Glacier National Park, which is bucket list. It's an awesome, especially if you like to hike, definitely worth going. But I took a week off then. In August, I took a week off because we have our magazine, Rootless Living. We did a meetup with RVers, so I took a week off then, also in Montana. And then in September, I took another like mental health week off where I didn't do really anything, and it was awesome, but that was in South Dakota in the Badlands. So I did take a lot of time off this summer, and in general, Q3 is not a really heavy sales quarter because, like me, everyone else in the country is taking that, time off. They're not online buying stuff as much. They're outside enjoying the weather, enjoying their families, enjoying summer, right? So until August comes around, it's kind of a slow couple of months, but it's just every year for me anyways, and from a lot of the sellers in the community, they also say the same thing. So it's just typical, but it's okay if you can push through it. We have Q4 at the end. So anyways, just all that to say, I was not sourcing a whole lot during the whole of Q3, and I also wasn't selling a whole lot, which kind of goes hand in hand, but it's also just a slow period. So just a fun recap, because I went through and did everywhere I sourced. So in Q3, I sourced in Oregon, Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, Iowa, Kansas. We also visited Nebraska, North Dakota, and South Dakota, but I did not source there. So we've traveled quite a bit during Q3. But now let me jump into my top 10 products. Again, I always show this a seller board. Seller board has given me a code if you want to try it out for yourself for 2 months free, no credit card required. But this is the report that I'm showing you, so if you're wondering what it is, it's seller board. Okay, so as you can see here, I filtered it so July 1st to September 30th, and you can see my total sales for these 10 products. Gross sales was $3,641. My profit on these 10 products was $1,288. And then if you click more here, it will pop up this other breakdown of it. So you can see my margin for, again, these are just the 10 products that I'm showing you today. It's not my total sales for Q3. Again, here's the sale breakdown. You can see it was 148 units overall. I had some refund costs here, Amazon fees, $671, cost of goods, the cost it cost me to buy the inventory, $1,600, and my profit was $1,288. And then this estimated payout is the money I got back from Amazon, which of course would be the cost of goods plus profit and whatever other expenses. And then here we have my margin was 35%, which is a pretty strong margin, which is why these are my top 10. And then ROI 80%, again, a really good ROI. I would say in general, my ROIs on my total sales tend to be around 70%. So some is really high, some are low, and on average, 70% ROI. My margin is not this nice. I wish it was. It's normally around 25%, so 35% is some strong products right here. So what were the products? You can see the breakdown here again on seller board. So we've got these 5 surprise minis. This is sorted right now by unit. So I was getting these from Target. This is how I make my SKUs and why I make my SKUs. So I got it for Target. That's my abbreviation, $19.98, and the break-even price on these would have been $27.82. Cost of goods, so they're about $10 each. And all I did was bundle them together and put them in a poly bag. Then we've got some pet treats. Again, this is one of the things that I got from Grocery Outlet, which is why I love it. Also these Crest 2-pack. So again, a bundle you'll see here. I bundled these together myself. Then you might recognize these from one of my videos, the Halloween candy corns. I got those from Fred Meyer. That was in Idaho. Then again, we've got Grocery Outlet. This is another bundle. Please notice how there's a lot of bundling going on. Bundling is your best friend. If you make that bundle, you can make more profit. People can go buy that toothpaste on its own for cheaper than the bundle, but for whatever reason, they're buying the bundle. So be sure to bundle, bundle, bundle. Then we've got this Barbie color reveal doll. I got that at Walmart for $7.74. Then we've got this Playmates Battle Kong. These are coming and going. You might still be able to find them at Walmart. However, the toy compliance document does come for some of them, so just be aware. But anyways, that was a good one for me. And then these GE sealants. You might also recognize these from another video I did back in Oregon over the summer when I went to Lowe's and Home Depot just to test it out. And this actually ended up being a great product for me. I got them for $4.28 and I sold 10 of them. Then again, we've got these beef pet treats. These I got from Grocery Outlet. And then this last one is a Bluey plush, which if you can find this thing, it's a different friend, so he's like gray. I'll show you in a second, but he is a hot seller. I sold him, he's not selling for $56 anymore, but I sold this little tiny plush for $56. So definitely plush is what you want to be scanning. Here they are sorted by gross profit. So obviously these cat treats were my best item. I sold 25 of them. The dog treats, 6 of them, 21 of the Crest. I bought all the Crest that I could find. I clear the shelf. I do test buys, so I'll buy like, if it was a 2-pack, I probably bought 6 bundles, so 12 total, but 6 when I sell it. And so I test it and see how it goes, because I know it's at Grocery Outlet and I can just go get it anytime. But anyways, so I do still test everything because you just never know. These Gold Rush I did not test. I just knew from past that the mini surprises do really well, especially when they're brand new and limited edition. So the gold is like rose gold, which was limited edition. So I just bought a bunch of those. I'm just going to show you the product pages for each one. So here's the Buffalo treats that I got from Grocery Outlet, the Milo beef treat bags. Here's the 2-pack of Crest. Again, the SPF 3-pack. The Kong Battle Axe. Here's what it looks like if you want to look for it. The Barbie, it's the green tube. I think they only have like light pink and dark pink right now. Those are not really selling, but if you happen to stumble upon the green mermaid tube, it's a hot seller. The candy corn, you can see the prices come down. Anytime like seasonal hot flavor, seasonal anything, you really want to get in as soon as possible. Again, I sold these in Q3, which is before Halloween was even close. So as soon as candy corn was in the store, I was buying it. Here's that sealant. It's just a little like super easy. I think it was like this big. I bought 12 of them, I think. And it's really easy. You just put a label on it and send it in. Here's the Bluey guy. You can see he's just a little guy. I mean, that's a little kid's hand. I got it for $7.88 and sold it for $56. And then here's the Gold Rush. So I mean, even now, if you're able to find them, I mean, they make $6. It's not a great profit. This is the Rev Seller box, if you're wondering what that is. So that is my top 10 Q3 items. Those 10 items made me $1,288 in profit, and I took whole weeks off. Every month of the summer I took like a week or longer off, and I still made a great profit, which is why I love selling on Amazon. You can work part-time hours like I do and make full-time income, and it's easy once you get to know it, but it is like learning another language. So there's a buffer room there in the beginning where it's a struggle, and if you don't give up, it is worth it. You can have the freedoms that you want. If you want my help getting started, I have the beginner FBA training course walking you through step by step how to start your account, what to look for, how to source, how to send it in, all of that stuff. All the videos that you guys are asking me for, they're all in there. It's 14 courses, 4 hours of content, no fluff, just like my YouTube videos, just like telling you how it is and how to do it. It also comes with a really great community of sellers, so if that's of interest to you, you can check it out at beginnerfba.com, or I have it linked below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful and inspires you to go out there, get it. Q4 is here. Like, make your money work for you. Keep rolling over those profits. And at the end of the year, hopefully you'll have a really great payout from selling on Amazon. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you back here for another Amazon selling video.